heard any around here, so congratulations to the Muslim.
Is he actually?
He's right there. I'm not even just trying to join in with the conversation.
So he's not actually?
I don't think so.
You're heckling too.
He's talking about the same things we're talking about, so he's kind of trying to be in the conversation.
I'd like to jump in as well. So why did Mohammed reject
I am answering.
He said she's too young.
Oh, you have to finish
Let him finish. Be quiet. Let him talk.
You can decide to marry your own children, which is your own choice. You can say, I can decide to give her in marriage at 18, or 19, or 20, or 21. You can have your own decision-making process.
Right.
Is it so or is it not?
Yes, but I wouldn't do it
Don't
because
say,
it would be against
wait.
By the way,
because it's scientifically proven.
If you were a parent,
question, by the way. He's not answering your question.
if you were a parent, would you not have any saying on your child who's going to get married when they become an adult?
Yeah, no one's
Or
denying.
is this
We're gonna let them get married below 15.
Or 6.
Below 15,
Okay,
we're
so
gonna let them get married. Or even 18.
Right, so you have a say. You decide.
on the other hand, they can't-
You decide whether they marry someone very rich or very poor, whatever, right? You decide.
But it shouldn't be my decision. If they are young, it should be their own decision. This is where I disagree because it's their life. They are the ones.
If they're young, it's your decision,
Also, the daughter
right?
can refuse, correct?
So,
She can refuse. If you went to marry her to a rich man, she can refuse.
if they're young,
They should refuse. No, she can
correct?
refuse.
Yes, exactly. So the adult can make the decision as parents when they want their children.
Abu Bakr is a bad father.
Doesn't stop it being wrong if she's 6 years old. That doesn't make it right, just because you have the power to decide.
Why did the Prophet have also the same kind of decision?
I understand, but the prophet also objected to this at any point. So if I don't want to.
Come back to the point.
That's not answering the question.
Since I've addressed this question,
So the answer is,
your
why don't you marry the man?
point of belief was harsh.
No,
So now I'm
no, it
coming
was a
back.
lot of things.
That's what you said. It's funny, by the way.
So now, at one point, you addressed that point. Would you now say, because Christianity and Judaism
He's lying, by the way.
commands God in their scripture to kill babies, and you said it is wrong under any context.
All the three religions acknowledge.
Christianity. So now you agree Christianity and Judaism are God commanding to kill babies is wrong. Yeah?
No, not around, but you're going to give me the context.
Wait, you don't need to know the context because you're already
I understand.
There is no context necessary to question God.
What's happening in Palestine and Israel? Do you need context behind what's going on in the world? You do. You should understand what's going on.
Remember what I said? Let me
You cannot
respond.
just judge from the outside.
Let her talk. He's quiet, Mansour. You keep interrupting. So, Mansour, every time she wants to talk, you interrupt. I want you to know that you have not asked this question stated.
Killing
Why is it
Israeli
okay
babies.
for apparently
I
Muhammad
don't
to
need to
deny
know
his
any
children?
history.
Oh, really?
I would
Interesting.
say
So why is it okay then for Muhammad to not give his
I
daughter
would say
in marriage?
killing
Okay, for
Israeli babies is
6-year-old.
unjustifiable.
Why is that okay?
David Killing.
I can't help it.
Did you see my point?
Why is that okay?
Do I need to know the history? Oh, you know what? Israel
So
is
you're running away from the original
not
point.
necessary.
Just so
Babies.
that you can obviously
kill them.
Babies
into
and
a position.
animals and adults, women and men.
Babies.
I mean, hey,
Shut up.
happening, that must be Allah and something.
Now we realize you are going against a clear command of God in the
If
Bible.
your God commanded you to do evil, don't do it. Simple as that.
Okay, but you are actually saying God is wrong to command.
No, she's not.
That's what you said.
The three religions have done that.
Was God
So
wrong to
Islam-
command to kill babies?
Islam, okay. But, okay,
Sorry?
how many wars was in the 10 years that Muhammad was prophet? How many wars?
About 30 yards.
One at a time. Was God of the
By the
Bible,
way, notice that that's...
Judeo-Christian God,
I think you hit it into real questions.
was
Like,
God of the
ask-
Bible
ask for-
wrong to command to kill babies?
Notice you...
Yes or no?
Ask him to answer your question. Oh, so look, exactly, it's okay.
Let me rephrase. Because distraction. Was God of the Bible wrong to command to kill babies?
Yes or no? I will answer it simply. I cannot say what your actions what you've done if it's not right because I'm not you. I don't know what you're doing and the reason why you're doing it. So I cannot judge you or God and say it's wrong. So my principle might be wrong, but who am I to say that you are wrong for doing your actions? Only you know your history. Only you know your future or you have have an idea of your future. I am nobody to say if you are wrong or what is wrong because I don't know what happened before, I don't know what happened after, and I don't know what the point of that was. So I'm nobody to say if it was wrong. In your actions, his actions, any of the people here, I am nobody to say if they are what they're doing is wrong or not because I'm not living their life. I didn't grow up like them. I didn't have the same experiences. So you might be right, you might be wrong. I'm nobody to say so.
If this is what you consistently apply, that means you cannot say to anyone, including Muslims, including Prophet Muhammad, what he did, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Any actions he did, any actions Muslims do, whether they're right or wrong, according to the same consistent agreement.
Correct, but there is something that...
So I'm afraid you have to take back your question because it's meaningless.
Well,
You have no right to do so. That's what he said. She said you cannot judge anyone. You say something is right or wrong.
But I can know exactly in my
However,
which might be if I would do it or not.
So
why would I
want to know.
someone?
So I want to know about your view. In your ethical view, was
marry
God of
kids.
the Bible
Or your cousins.
wrong to command
Well,
killing
no,
babies?
she's talking about Muhammad.
In your
And you're
God
jumping
doesn't
over.
tell Christians to kill
In
babies.
your ethical view,
She asked
was
about Muhammad,
God
and you
wrong
come into
to
the Bible.
command to kill
Muhammad
the
is in the
babies of the
Bible,
Amalekites?
so go back to the
Have you
Quran
read?
and defend Muhammad,
Can I just
asking
see
you to
what
marry
which
kids.
chapter and everything it is?
1 Samuel.
Okay, what's the context? What's the context? Yeah.
They don't let you see it. You mind if no, I was trying to see
Okay. So,
I was trying to bring the actual chapter.
yeah. But the context for me.
We already agreed. No context is necessary.
Nope, it is.
So finding a context is really a waste of time. Because you agree there is no context that can justify killing babies.
Can I make a point? So, what I've heard from Christians is that they look to Jesus as an example to follow. And I don't think this is Jesus.
Who is it?
I don't know. I don't know who it
This
is.
is God.
Okay.
So who is this God? And compare that to Jesus.
Let me know when you want to.
This is the God of Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Now, you have a God that you believe in that commands to kill babies and children, oxes and sheep.
Yeah, I remember this.
You don't need justification and context because you know babies, they haven't done anything
If
wrong.
you're saying
Well, Allah kills them in the Quran. So
babies
explain
die
that.
in the war and babies die all the time. Let me finish my point. And if God is all powerful and Allah is all powerful, why is he allowing that to happen?
One is intentional and one is killing by natural processes. Yeah? Here, God is not killing himself. He's commanding human beings to kill. And at one point, I just told you, no reason is justifiable.
Okay, but what is the reason that he's doing it? We're not trying to justify it.
Because okay, now,
We're trying to understand.
sure, because their ancestors did something wrong to them a few hundred years ago. Imagine now, I come to kill you because your ancestors 300 years ago killed my family. Is that justifiable?
Exactly.
What's the
You
point?
know what? You are a very sincere individual. Yeah? So that's what we're saying. When we read this kind of narrations in the Bible, it shows you these kind of things is not from God. Human beings introduce this concept.
Whenever anyone says Allah
To show that it's not from God.
That's one of the reasons to show people who wrote it, they are attributing these things.
Yeah, but whenever anybody. Why does that mean that God didn't do it?
So you will have
Who are we to understand
so
why
now you will have a concept of God who's really unbelievable, who's unjust. What wrong has a baby done to be killed?
How do I know it's unjust? I don't know the reason for it. To my knowledge, I wouldn't do that. That's unjust to me.
Because you know what justice is. Using the same understanding of justice, when you apply that to God, you know.
I can never apply my understanding of anything to God because God is all powerful. I've never.
So that means if Islamic God says something, go and kill the criminals, he will say, I have nothing to say. Because it's the concept of God.
We're in war.
Yeah.
Okay.
That means the whole idea of criticizing Prophet Muhammad, what he did, because his God commands him to do, you will say, I cannot say anything.
I don't say that's what God commanded to do. I'm just saying,
By the command of God. So, because God is not an institution, you'd say I cannot say anything. God taught him that. So, whatever he does, because God commands him. So he will have no scope now to criticize the Prophet because he received what he about God. And you said, well, God says and does, he doesn't hide it. Don't say anything about that.
can't bring my understanding.
Well, you realize now from today, you cannot actually criticize anything. Islam is all about
How did you connect it?
I'm trying to hide from the Melissa still.
It's God like you.
You are one mind.
Do you see what I am not ignorant. If God has, say, 5 eyes,
to the camera, and the other one connects to the phone.
One
the camera.
How many eyes should God have? Okay, let's establish it. How many eyes should God have? Sorry, how many eyes should God have?
Say that again. I know everything from South America.
5 eyes. That's not incoherent. You trying to...
Where are you from? Somalia. I like the people.
I didn't say that is incoherent. Miles.
Exactly.
I didn't say... I did not say God commanded to kill babies in incoherence. I never said that.
Just trying to apply our understanding to it as being right.
Even the first
And then in the next 2 weeks, then we can't comprehend
It's
it.
incoherent to have two right hands.
even
Because that means that I can see it sometimes. Why are like two right hands?
I am not saying it's incoherent. I am saying this command does not justify babies.
How can we comprehend God's justification?
Exactly. If you can't tell how many hands you have. God gave me a mind as well. And my mind tells me that God has two right hands. And that God is
Would you rate? Oh, so what are you using? What are you using? So you're saying even God commands, your reason overtakes God's command.
Well, no. God gave us reasons to understand His commands.
You said yes.
God gave us reasons to
That's like
understand His
Christianity.
commands. So if God randomly tells you to do Christ, He will not to you. Think about that.
Would you say your reason will overcome?
I would say I would be hearing most from the devil.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically saying even if it says it's in the Bible, you say, no, I will not follow that. You use your reason to judge.
I told you at the beginning.
Exactly. Yes.
Principles
I understand. If the command
doesn't make sense to us. You're doing
Yeah, but you're also saying that I'm not allowed to use my own knowledge to determine whether humanity or 8 eyes makes sense. It's a double standard.
What I'm saying is, if God has eyes, fingers, how is this incoherent?
Because
It's not
on the physical
incoherent.
things,
inquiry.
Human knowledge to try and determine what God
One is what God is, and what God does. We are now discussing what God is. If God says, for example, I wrote the Torah with my own hands and my own fingers, that's not inquiry. There's nothing about inquiry. It's about God in His reality, how He is. If He says, I have fingers, you don't question because you don't make God like you. No, God has to be like me. God has to be like no, God is of the earth.
So
when
you can't question God.
Here's a picture of God.
So when God has to right hand, accept it. No, it is.
When you give a picture where you have within the God actually
Because symmetrically,
and saying God is knowledgeable, loving, not loving.
that may be balanced. What makes it happen?
Well, sit back and you are very, very sincere. I hope if you continue researching about Islam, this critical thinking, you will know it from him.
What can I say? Just say, thank
To believe is personal choice. It has to be their own choice. Everyone who has to believe by their own volition, by their own will. In fact, when we say Islam, it means submission. Submission is to be by their own will, to the will. We wish and we hope that everyone becomes a Muslim. But no one should force anyone. No one should coerce anyone.
That it's free, not
There are laws in every country. These laws, when someone breaks these laws and they are then found guilty by due process of law, they can be punished. We're talking to you, man. Punishment is not voluntary. Punishment needs to be inflicted. Some criminals may actually destabilize others. That's why every single state in this country, they would have a force who will go and arrest consent from a lady like the American might even send another country.
Did you ask the animal if you can steal their babies,
Bring them back
steal
so
their
they can be punished.
Did you get consent from
What I say is justified. Because we are dealing with even Islam, by something by committing treason against the state, and they are actually punishing no, when the Quran says those who believe and then disbelieve, then believe and then disbelieve, then believe and then disbelieve. If your punishment after you disbelieve, how can one even my point is not this. Imagine there's a lawyer which you don't know. You are trying to say such a law exists. When I disbelieve, their constitution says, if you believe, then disbelieve.
They should do, because people like you should have been taken over. Have you seen the state of it? There's
gives a scope in which people have the scope of disbelieving in believing us, and then believing demonstrate that simply by disbelieving Islam.
So what is saying historically didn't happen?
So
When they all left, they all died.
we are debunking the black and white. The brainwashing of Islam that punishment of history.
That's right.
And we have many apostates. Let's look at understanding.
It's not like because going to harm the people because it's going to help. So basically, not like that. That's the
So now you
they are dying in state of
now, how do we understand the we are saying our scholarly interpretation this verse change religion, treason against
Yes, so change your religion is wrong.
when this means you don't do anything, what's your body matter? Even is a state of so here, our scholars see the scholarly interpretation.
By the way, when you do
So now, this understanding
whatever comes way later.
when people start committing treason against us,
Why we do Islam? Ask him what an example of treason is. What's the example of treason?
that's the reason why in most societies, in the civilized society as well, the punishment of treason is punishment, like in America. Do you know actually it's
So Islam is like America. All right, fair enough.
punishment of treason is death. Why is it punished? Because treason against Islam is that's why when we talk about apostasy, it's because of treason against
Which eventually are what I have to so Islam is not a religion, it's not
when you're behaving with other people, so you are behaving with your partner. How should you behave? Increase the number of people and increase the one of the group.
My friend was 60 years old.
What is the responsibility in the society?
So if I don't believe in Islam, and
If you are not in power of Islam,
I'm a criminal.
if you are not in power of Islam, and you know that Islam is sin, if you do not believe, but if you do not know Islam, Islam is true or not, you are not giving any judgment about Islam. So then if I do make judgment,
And I deny Islam, and I say I want to follow Christian God, and I live in
you can believe
There are certain rights and regulations of an Islamic state. Your life, honor, dignity, all these are sacred and protected. If someone doesn't believe in Muslims, they will be harsh.
we have the same rights.
No one has the same rights in the eyes of God. In Christianity, for example, in Judaism, those who just said no one, in the eyes of God,
There is no difference between a black man
believer
and a white man
in a
or an Arab and an Arab, except in piety. So now
eyes of
he's
God,
claiming that apparently
he's a
there is
believer and
difference between the eyes of God. That's crazy.
According to law,
not yours.
we are meant to be treated equally. Everyone is the same.
This is an idea of town.
That's your God. So you can't ignore. Now, what is the punishment of abandoning the God of the worship? According to the biblical God, what is the punishment for apostasy?
You'll cast out a simple death. The spiritual death, nothing.
In the Bible, God commands whoever worships other than the God of Israel, they should be put to death.
Show them. Because he missed out a part of it. It says, he who leaves and then entices his brother, saying, come, let us worship other gods. That was put to death. That was the time of the Israelites. Yes, why? So when they leave,
Do you agree with that?
yeah, exactly. Because the covenant says, follow my statutes and I will offer you protection. Whenever they don't follow the statutes, then the protection is removed. However, when we come to Christianity,
So now I think now you realize Islam absolute response.
so what he's saying
According to
is by, what he's saying is by force.
According
So
to
he
the
should
Bible
claim that
teaching,
Islam is not by force. If Islam is by force, and that's why
leaves Islam.
right when Muhammad died, you had a war. It was called the Riddle Wars. And the Riddle Wars is when people believe in
Entice others to worship what you believe in. You should have put to death. That's what it says. According to God, let me clarify. Let me tell you. According to God, people are supposed to follow God's
By the way,
If you leave that religion, follow another religion,
other languages,
entice others to that religion, you should put to death. All of these people, all of these ex-Muslims, according to the Bible, should be put to death.
that's not true at all. That was
I mean, I thank you for bringing that to our attention. I thank you for bringing that to our attention. All ex-Muslims, according to the Bible, should be put to death by the biblical law. Anyway, we've talked enough. I hope this was a discussion. We learn from each other. No problem. We learn from each other, hopefully, and no hurts. Next time, we should do try to avoid heckling.
okay, like yourself and your friends.
I know. And I still don't know why.
I just never really.
We can talk about it.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. In his religion, he basically thinks that he has an uncontrollable, like, demonic urge to abuse women inside of him. So whatever he can do to avoid that, having you cover yourself, stay in the house, don't talk to me, look at your toes, don't shake my hand, we'll do that. Now, in the Bible, we get told that you should attempt to control those urges by maybe getting married. But for them, no. Because for them, they believe that Allah has fixed the amount of adultery a man will commit. And the man can commit. Exactly. So, in my personal opinion, you're absolutely right from this. And I hope you know this, because when you had discussions with them, all you could do was answer your question by asking them. So Not really, a new one. So people, Mansour and his other friend, who's in it not know, they were attempting to convince a couple that Islam is true. In fact,
No, we know a couple. Sorry, I have a girlfriend.
my apologies.
Okay.
A couple of people.
Hey, that's what I meant.
My apologies. They were attempting to convince two people that Islam is true. And Mansour gave his best try at dawah dashing and dawah dodging. For every question they asked, all Mansour was able to do was to basically claim that the question lacked context. My apologies. But the right thing to do was to ask another question in its place. So, the topics of child marriage came up. Muhammad Hijab says, if you read only the Quran, you will get the inclination that you can marry a 5-year-old. And Mansour says, what the Bible says. We brought up the idea of Allah killing kids. And Mansour replied, what the Bible says. We brought up the idea of apostasy. And if truly Islam is a religion of non-conformity or non-compliance. And his response was, America does. So at every turn, in every juncture, all Mansour can do is to go away. When I answer the question, we'll have a false equivalency where he compares Islam to something else. Almost to say Islam is only as good or as bad as America or Christianity. Well, I have bad news for you, buddy. America's better than Islam and Christianity better than America. So therefore, I'm really sorry. But hey, you tried, but no one is going to leaving Islam in drugs. It's simple as that. Praise to the God, comes from true God. All right. Well done.
Yeah, he's in locker. Look,
What?
a guy called Ernie Killick in the chat.
I wonder who it is.
Oh, imagine.
We've got two cell phones. Got two cell phones. Yes, we've got two cameras.
There's something really boring to me about it. I bet you missed me. They love me too. They love me I think they're just going to die. They're just going to go kill animals.
All right, family, listen, we're gonna sign out. It's a bit crazy today at Speaker's Corner. I do apologize. So we got brother Orlando, Big Dave, we got Young Bob. There's been a little bit of a argy-bargy between Dr. Banda and some I would like to say maybe probably were Muslims in a way, but they tried to like take away his flag and the police got involved. So what happened?
I was actually packing up my stuff to go to church. And I caught somebody stealing my postcard. And I said, what are you doing? And all of a sudden, a scuffle breaks out. So I grab it, and I'm trying to grab my postcard at the same time. And then he's trying to look around, and the other people jumped in and tried to stop him. And my postcard ripped up in the leaf. And then he run off. And the police officer came and he thought I was the one that was being arrested. I'm the one somebody's stealing stuff from me. You know, oh my God, it happened so quickly. About 5:11. I can't remember the clothing he was wearing, like the Western right to the mind. Really up into the muscle. And that's what I remember. First thing, that's what I remember. I said so fast. But other people do video.
I should be
I was filming him, and he was just in front of your property. So what would happen also, the altercation, but him drawing away with your property would be on camera.
Take my wife for
Don't mention anything.
And I will send you the reference number, any footage that anyone's got, if it's offences, and things like that. Are you individual?
Yes, I mean, apart from the gentleman grabbed me, it's so original. But in the place of the police cops on, and I've been, oh no, just that's where this guy. It's quite sore. Oh no.
That's what I took her off.
I know.
If there's a photo of once the documents are uploaded, have a look. We're not able to get it today.
So Dr. Banda, Dr. Banda,
Oh. Yeah.
Dr. Banda.
Yeah.
Sorry. I got them where I If not, what are these other concerns happening? I'll get you to send it to me so you can hear it. The gentleman who took your poster, is that the same person who grabbed your arm?
Oh yeah, he was like
Yeah, correct. And was anyone else who grabbed you?
everybody else was quite nice to break it up.
Okay.
So this, let's get a sheet of paper standing right in front of Who's the guy who wanted mine? Give me your phone number. No, it's gone. Standing right
Sorry,
really hurt.
Sorry, yeah.
And he was standing in front of you. So
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
you should be able to see that guy coming.
There's a table just to
The
the
table is
side.
just behind him. Where this guy is standing there, so the table is just behind him.
Yeah.
Because he came there and he ran across, so you will see.
Trying to move it to the light.
Try to move it. It's a very small movement. I think better we leave it as it. No.
Very quick.
So yeah, so the police officers are taking some details on what happened. So Dr. Banda,
Really weird.
Dr. Banda, Dr. Banda, so give some quick context to the family watching live right now. So what happened to you, Dr. Banda?
Oh,
So like what happened?
Okay, I was packing up my bags to go to my church where the service at 6 o'clock.
All right.
So I was just looking that much.
Yeah.
I saw somebody at my ladder, and I thought, hey, he's trying to take my poster away. So I chased after him.
Okay.
And he doesn't like people trying to get their own things back. So I grabbed him, and then we struggled, and I hurt myself because of what he was doing. And then the police officer came, a man. He says, I'm arresting you because you're the one who punched him. I ain't going to excuse me. I was like, yeah, it's not yes. I mean, I'm trying to get my property, and I'm the one being attacked.
Yeah.
And he's arresting me.
Okay.
It's right there.
That old
It's
chestnut.
very sore.
Okay.
But
Don't worry.
The lady has come to the police lady, and she's getting all the details now, the correct ones.
Right, okay.
The guy who arrested me is not around.
He left.
Can you recognize if the guy is there now?
Can you recognize him?
Just a few minutes before that.
You want red shirt?
Red shirt.
Yeah, red shirt.
That must be the guy.
You found him? Go on, Dr. Banda.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Banda.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Dr. Banda.
Okay, thanks.
So that's it, family. So the police officer is taking details. Luckily, nothing serious happened to Dr. Banda. And we're going to be signing off now. So it was a bit, really like all over the place, the live stream today. I do apologize. I had to like operate 2 cameras at the same time, and it was being a little bit crazy. But yeah, hit the notification button because we're going to be obviously uploading videos. There's still some Christians here. So we're going to stay here to support the family. And I'll see you next time, family, okay? Take care. Love you all. Thank you all for joining us.